Good morning. I hope you are learning from yesterday's motivational moment and are taking the necessary steps to have a healthier lifestyle. Today, I want to focus on emotional and mental health and your environment. I know you're wondering, and what does environment have to do with my emotional and mental health? Well, your environment has a strong effect on your emotional and mental well being. Have you ever noticed how a change of scenery changes your mood? Sometimes when we are in an environment too long, we become conditioned to it. This leads to complacency and sometimes feelings of frustration. You become frustrated because you feel stuck. And it's like, why can't I move from here? Why can't I have a better life? Or what's happening that I can't push past this same place? Another thing that affects your environment is people. Have you ever noticed how negative people create negative environments? If you stay in that negative environment, you become negative and start to create negative environments of your own, even in your home. This leads to feelings of anger and all kinds of emotional duress. Why? Because negativity breeds more negativity, which breeds on other negative emotions, like I said, anger. And that's not what you want to feel, especially in your home. In your home, you want to come home to a place where it's peaceful, you can rest, and it's not stressful. So negative environments create feelings of other negative feelings like stress, um, anger, resentment. And these are the things that you don't want around you. So when you're immersed in environments that cause negative emotions to manifest, it affects you mentally. You start to think negatively. This leads to other negative thoughts and feelings, like those that lead to depression, low self worth, low self esteem. And these are things that you don't want. So, how do you change that? One, you have to make a decision that today, starting right now, in this very moment, that I'm not going to think anything other than positive thoughts. You have to make a decision. It's not always going to be roses and red carpet every day. There are going to be days when you are faced with lots of different challenges, and that's okay because nobody ever said that life was going to be grand or some great, wonderful thing every day, every day. That's not realistic. But you want to make a decision to change your environment. One of the things you can do is change where you work. If you have a job where you're flexible and you can work from anywhere like I do, sometimes I don't work at home. Sometimes the best thing for me to do is to change my environment, get a change of scenery, and I go work at a coffee shop or the library, or I found another office building that will let me, rent out an office space and work there for a day. And you can be more productive that way because you have a change of scenery. Sometimes you work at home or in the same environment, you're going to look at everything else that you can do, and it's, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, and it takes away from what you need to do, but it also sometimes gets you out of that rut. If you don't have that flexibility and you have to work at a specific location, you can still change your scenery on your breaks. Go for a walk. Get out of the building, get out of that same environment, and just breathe in some fresh air. Go sit in your car. Same thing on your lunch. Get out of that same environment, get some fresh air, get a change of scenery. And during this time, listen to positive things. Listen to your affirmations, recite your own affirmations, say something about yourself or your day. If it's not going good, then say something about it. Take the time to say, today is going to be a good day. It has not started off on the right foot, but I am declaring that the rest of today is going to be a good day. It's going to be a positive day. I'm going to be productive. If you don't start saying something positive, the day is going to continue to go negative. So change your environment. And the other thing is stop listening to negative people and negative speech. How do you do that? Just politely tell them, whoever it is, however many people it is, I'm making a decision that I no longer want to hear negative talk. If you can't, it's like the old saying used to go, if you don't have anything positive to say, don't say anything at all. It's okay to vent every now and then, but if everything that people have to say to you is negative, then guess what? You're taking in all of that negativity and it has to dump somewhere. And if you don't let it out, then guess what? It'll just keep coming to you and creating that atmosphere and environment for you. And then you'll be the negative person that people hate to see coming. So politely ask or tell them, I no longer want to hear negative speech. I'm making a change, and all I want to hear is positive things. If you don't have anything positive to say, please share it with someone else. There's nothing wrong with making those requests. Eventually, people will get on, will, catch on to what you're doing and what you're trying to do for your own self. And then, over time, it'll stop, it'll get better. And then you'll notice that you never know. Sometimes people may be looking up to you. And so the positive changes that you make, they may make, which overall creates a better environment for everyone. So, this is how health is wealth. So, this is the classified lady signing off to you today, and I'm sending you lots of love and light and hope that you have a wonderful day. Until next time.